Thank you very much, Lofar. Yep, we are here for the semi-final, so things are getting very interesting now.
We are.
These guys are coming so far into the tournament.
And I'm supporting PSG. Seriously, I hope that August will show us very good FIFA skill.
Should have brought some sort of like an England top and just ripped it off and been like, England, yeah! Even though they're not
West
playing,
Ham United.
They're not playing in this one, so we'll have to wait for Sean Allen in the next semi-final. But as you said, PSG versus Monaco, the French showdown again. We saw this as our third matchup on the main stage yesterday, and it was a very comfortable 2-0 win for Aga Rosemeyer in that matchup. We'll take a look at the bracket, show you how things are working out today. So we are in the semi-final stages. We've still got Tim and Sean Allen to play in the other semi-final. I think these two games that we're about to see from the semi-finals are going to be very interesting. I think the Aggie and Monaco one will be a bit more calculated, whereas I think Sean versus Tim will be all-out attack from both of these guys. Lots of goals I'm expecting. Then we'll have
the quarterfinals. I'm expecting a lot of goals. Come on, now August and Sean are in the game again in the semi-finals, and Nathan and Tim will have to do their best, like the best FIFA games in their history, to get promoted to final.
And then we'll have a third-place matchup, followed by the grand final to decide the winner of the Modicom Legia eSports Cup 2016. You see Sneaky just having a little jam to his music. Also got Aki getting himself ready for his matchup. Very serious look on his face. He's come here to win, and nothing but a W will be acceptable in his book, as he had a very strong performance yesterday, going 7-0-2, losing out to the two Englishmen in the group stages. Sean Allen awaits him potentially in the grand final if he can beat Tim.
I'm looking at August, and he doesn't seem to feel comfortable, confident.
You don't think so?
I mean, look at him. Like yesterday when he was playing, I think that he looked more confident in his skills. And look at Sneaky. I mean, he is like chill out. Yeah, I'm gonna play another game of FIFA, listening to nice music, and maybe this attitude.
I feel like Sneaky could be held at gunpoint and still be chilled. It's all right, boys. I'm okay.
Look now, like August, really focused.
Yeah, I think he looks focused. I don't know if he looks nervous or agitated or out of his comfort zone. I think he just looks very focused and ready for what's going on. He doesn't want to sit and wait around anymore. He wants to get involved. Although, I guess I see what you mean. Little bits of moments where he doesn't quite look...
I had a chat with him yesterday after the event. He was really unhappy. He was angry at himself that he lost the two games, even though at this point he was sure to play today in the semis. And he said, yeah, I came here to win. I cannot do any mistakes today. And hopefully for him, for PSG, he will manage to play as good as yesterday against AS Monaco when he easily win. And now let's see the formation and the squad of AS Monaco. Nathan, Sneaky, Nadjogan.
Okay, so Sneaky going for the 4-3-3 attacking formation once again, which worked out very well for him in his quarterfinal matchup. See if it works out against Aggie. Obviously he played the 4-3-1-2 in their single match yesterday morning. We'll see if the width gives him what he needs going into this one, as Aggie starts off in possession of the ball to get this semi-final matchup underway. Now you have to think that maybe Sneaky's got a bit of an advantage here coming into this one. Obviously he did lose his game yesterday, which was obviously going to give him an insight on what he needs to change as far as his game's concerned. Some nervous stages there, but it also means that he's got this situation where he's played a quarter-final game already. He's very much warmed up to playing at this kind of level, whereas Aggie, this is his first matchup for today. Could that come back to be a hindrance for him, as the cobwebs might not have been fully shooken off?
I mean, surely he had some warm-up games.
I mean, he had some warm-up games, but against what competition? Was it as good as what he's coming up against here? But here comes Aggie with the early shot, just kind of
off-wide,
putting down a warning fire onto Sneaky's goal.
Battleland, remember, he said, yeah, I want to like surprise the opponents, so they need to focus more. Still, I mean, I wouldn't care who is on the goal as far as I score goals. And if there's Battleland or De Gea or Czech, it doesn't matter. As far as he's happy with his performance, he's saving some shots, keeping his score low, well, it's okay.
now's the time for Jack Butland to earn his keep if there ever was one. As there's a lot of opportunities for Aggie to get his players in behind. Here comes Jack Butland with early movement forward.
Nice! What a start for August Rosenmeier and Cristiano Ronaldo in the PSG jersey. Scores
Don't
early.
really know what's going on for Sneaky there. That was a bit of a rookie error, having his defence placed so high up against someone of Ronaldo's calibre and how quick he can be getting in behind. And then I'm not really sure what Jack Butland was doing. A bit stranded at sea, to be honest.
We said that yesterday Ronaldo didn't have such big impact on the games, and today he scores a lot of goal for all players. And now Shaw on the left wing, he has some space, but Pogba. Okay, there's a foul. Pogba tried to muscle his way, but he fouled his opponent. Let's see, is it gonna be a cross or short pass? The cross, who's inside the penalty box? No rebound, so PSG with a counter-attack. No, intercepted by Monaco. Good pass inside the box. Yaya Touré. But good defending from Rosenmeier.
Now PSG looking to counter-attack. Monaco intervening on that occasion. Here they go, using the assets they have available to them, that being the very wide shape that they have for this team. Great passes in around the edge of the box. Lovely overlapping run. Paul Pogba finds the ball inside, but
offside.
Again, he is offside. And that attack will be stopped right there, halted for a free kick. And Rio Ferdinand's actually going to set himself on this one. No, Jerome Boateng.
Short pass, or rather not. Let's see, there's a nice run on the right wing, but the through ball didn't pass the defender. James Rodriguez, nice play with Shaw. James runs in front of him, but he's not as fast as Ronaldo that he could keep the ball. Now Griezmann
Sneaky.
has some space.
Moving the ball inside. No one's actually going to get on the end of that. That's unfortunate for him. Here comes Aga Rosenmeier. Looks like Sneaky's learned his lesson and dropped the defence a bit deeper. Make sure there's no Cristiano Ronaldo's making a sneaky run in behind. PSG defensively very sound at the moment, keeping all the white and red shirts in front of the back four. As PSG moving forward, just waiting their time. And this is where Aga Rosenmeier is so dangerous, is giving him time on the ball, something that people like Kieran Brown and Sean Allen do not let him do, because you know how effective he can be when you give him time and space to pass the ball around. He can make some wonderful things happen. I like to see Sneaky maybe being a bit aggressive, which might have been his intent tactic from the offset, which unfortunately backfired, and he finds himself a goal down. But with more than enough time to go, 3 halves of football still on the plate, as well as the 15 minutes left in this first one. He's still got time to bring this one back, and we know he's definitely got the capabilities to do it.
What I like about August is when he plays with the possession, he does it in his own defensive field, like in the game that we saw earlier. Nathan, when he was like, let's call it killing time, he was actually doing it on the half of the rival, so any loose ball could finish in a counter-attack, and August is really experienced, and he is trying to keep everything safe and tidy. And now Monaco bail. They don't have too much space to play the ball, and now a mistake and opportunity for PSG.
Oh, Neymar with some strength there, manages to outmuscle that defender. Plays it back to Patrick Vieira. Goes for what looked like a shot inside. Falls to Antoine Griezmann, who's still got the ball. Goes for the shot.
Goal!
Sneaky, the defence really not on top there. I'm not really sure what was going on. The ball was bouncing around, and Jack Butland is having an absolute nightmare in between the sticks. Maybe it's time to draft up David De Gea.
It was a little bit lucky that the ball finished next to Griezmann. However, the volley was great, and Butland couldn't do anything to stop the ball. And it seems that yes, he still looks the same, so that was my mistake. He's confident, he's comfortable, he feels comfortable, so he's playing really good at the Monaco Legia eSports Cup. And August Rosemar, for the time being, will be the first finalist. That will be interesting to see if Nathan can come back in this game now. Again, a good dribble by
Great ball, Neymar at the back
Whoa.
post. Dreadful, dreadful finish, but that's how easy it's now becoming for Aggie to find his way behind. He looks like a determined, focused man. Sneaky definitely has focus. He's almost got his head planted firmly on the TV screen. It's that close together, but no matter how much he concentrates, he can't seem to find the equation that solves this solution.
Now good clearance from the PSG, but look, oh, okay, it's halftime, but if the whistle wouldn't be there, he could have even opportunity to like be one-on-one with the goalie with this nice clearance. So 2-0 after first 45 minutes of the first leg. Sneaky has got still plenty of time to score 2 goals required to equalize the result. However, it will be very, very hard against the double world champion of FIFA, Danish, representing French Paris Saint-Germain.
Interesting, first time I've seen Dybala been brought on this weekend. Replaces Martial. Renato Sanchez also coming on for Yaya Toure. No changes coming in for Aga Rosemeyer. Both the formations staying exactly the same as they are. And let's see, again, just so easy for Aggie to get in behind Gareth Bale this time, the catalyst that starts this one off. Atletico, Monaco moving forward. Dybala on the ball now. Had an amazing season last year. He's got a phenomenal card on this game. Let's see what Monaco can do with this opportunity. Again, just trying to force a pass that's not really on there. Had so much space to move forward, but again, he has won the ball. Seems like he's come out with a bit more of a demeanour about him in this second half. Again, Aggie's got hold of it.
Nice
Easy ball through the middle. Gareth Bale's threaded through. It's finessed into the bottom corner. 3-0. Aggie is firmly in control. It's looking like PSG could be finding themselves in a final as we expected them to.
It looked like Sneaky was slowly building some opportunities. Unfortunately, small mistake. The ball was retrieved by August. A nice through ball to Gareth Bale, and the Welshman, without problems, scored the third goal for Paris Saint-Germain. And let's see what changes are being made by Sneaky. The ball on top.
He's actually gone for the 4-3-2-1 as well as that. So has Mr. Aga Rosemeyer, playing Neymar, Bale and Ronaldo all up top.
To an end sooner rather than later.
Quite a fearful strike force, and it's no wonder they found the back of the net so successfully. Here comes Sneaky's attempt to get a goal back. It's a shame to see this game go so heavily in someone's favour so early on. It kind of deflates the matchup for the rest of the series.
The second leg, where Rosenmeier can score plenty of goals if Monaco will put everything in the offense.
Good pressure.
Maybe now.
Bala with that outside the box shot. It's definitely something that he's got in his locker. Definitely something these players are capable of doing if they choose to participate in that kind of play. Ball finds its way to Dybala again, who skips inside. The deflection comes off. Okay. Sneaky telling him he's not quite going out yet. Still lots of play time left in this two-leg matchup. And that goal's going to spark something inside Sneaky that says, okay, I found the formula to get myself a goal. It's definitely possible to do it again.
If August thought that everything is done and he is in the final, Sneaky sent him quick bonjour. He will not leave this game until the last minute is over. He will seek these goals. Good start, 1 goal 2 back. He needs to score 2 more goals to equalize this first leg. However, he has also the second match, so there's plenty of time to show good FIFA skills. But August will be really hard opponent in the defense. We've seen that he didn't have too much mistakes in defense, apart of this one that has been used after deflection. So maybe a little bit lucky for Sneaky now. Again, Gareth.
Inside.
Oh!
Hello.
I said bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va? PSG.
I don't know what you're saying.
Quick pace in a quick time, lost 2 goals. Okay, August needs to wake up.
Him with the quick reply. Oh, dear.
Penalty! What's this going on?
Sneaky, what are you doing?
30 seconds? Less than 30 seconds, and now penalty. Let's see.
I think he would have been. I don't think he actually needed to make the tackle there. I think he would have probably been able to bring the
Neymar,
keeper out.
He's just diving, as in real life in Barcelona. Yeah. Ronaldo!
Beautiful penalty.
Next to the post, yes, very, very, very good shot.
I was about to say, Sneaky's probably got this back in his favour, considering how we managed to get those 2 goals out of nothing. But here you go. The swift reply comes out from Maggie Rosemeyer. So let's see what...
This game is surely not over. I'm sure that Monaco will show us something. Now good passing in front of the penalty box.
Ball out on the wing.
Throw in for Monaco.
DeMarcos looking for a red and white shirt. Renato Sanchez, the man who receives it. Pogba does fall to Griezmann in the end. Dybala on the ball this time. He's got to go out wide. DeMarcos maybe swinging in and across. No, cuts back inside to Dybala, who's dropped to a very deep position. Finds its way to Paul Pogba, who finds Griezmann. Griezmann looking for the back post pass. Again, Aggie does a good job of stopping that one in its tracks. And here comes Renato Sanchez trying to move that forward, but Paul Pogba with the strength intervenes. And here comes Griezmann. Griezmann finds his way in behind, but again, looks like Boateng doing a great job of stopping that.
I don't know if
going any further.
It was a shot or a pass, but good idea. Unfortunately for him, the defender was there and cleared this ball. And now PSG on their way to Monaco's goal. A little bit slower now, the pace is slower. And Ronaldo has some space on the wing. Again, Ronaldo, good trick, but the pass wasn't as good as he expected. Nevertheless, Paris Saint-Germain still was with the ball, but the situation has been terminated by the defender. And now Monaco on their side can have some good counter-attack. Good ball to Griezmann. Antoine, where are your teammates? Alaba was confused there for a moment. And again, the interception. And now Bale has a full empty wing, and now he's very fast. We can see that in this situation. But again, the last pass wasn't very good. So now the game looks like counter-attack and a counter-attack, like they were playing for their lives. There's no calculations, no like slow pace game, just quick ball to the offensive players, and both teams are trying to score another one, even though they have still 90 minutes of the second leg in front of them. So that's interesting what they can do in the next match, the second leg of this semi-final. Now Bale, he didn't manage to catch the ball. Only 5 minutes remaining in the first leg of the match. Paris Saint-Germain against AS Monaco. And I don't know if they can still show us some nice action. Oh, good one.
Attempting to go and park the bus for these last few minutes, just to see out this victory. I think he knows that things aren't quite as balanced as they were a slight moment ago. So he's trying to keep things in his favour. And here comes Sneaky moving forward, quick passing. There's Griezmann. He's going to find a pass to Dybala. Renato Sanchez, Gareth Bale. Tries one more to Renato, but doesn't work out. He still gets the ball though. And again, just these quick passes aren't really working out the way he wants them to, but could be a
nice
last
Ronaldo.
moment, last effort in this matchup to finish it off.
And he scores! Paris Saint-Germain 5-2. Remember, August, you've got still another game, the second leg, but there was a nice touch from Cristiano Ronaldo. that allowed him to create this opportunity, and with a little bit of luck after.
5 goals in that one for Aggie. You've got to say that maybe David De Gea might have put up a better fight than Jack Butland in between the sticks, but a 10 rating for Cristiano Ronaldo on Aggie Rosemeier's side. Sneaky just kind of wondering to himself what exactly went wrong there.
Butland.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe he can make a quick change now for the second game, and he will put De Gea there. Now, yeah, he is surely not happy. We can see his face. He's surely not happy with what happened there. It seemed that he's on a good way to come back. Scored a quick 2 goals, but August replied with a penalty goal from the penalty, and then again he was ahead 2 goals. So Sneaky had to do a very big job to come back. And now we will wait for another connection. The second leg, we need to use the foot cards, of course, to restart the stamina, etc. What do you think? Is he going to come back, Sneaky, or rather August is too strong today?
I think if he had his opportunity, it was at 3-2. If it stayed at 3-2, he hadn't conceded that penalty, I think it was easily still anyone's game. I think Sneaky probably would have brought it back at that point. We've seen what happens when you put Aggie under a bit of pressure. He seems to kind of crumble under it.
So imagine you're August and you're sitting there. You won your first game 5-2, and what is your tactics for now? Are you going to play in defense, waiting for a counter-attack, or are you still gonna seek more goals to show your fans that you are the ultimate FIFA player?
I think he's just gonna look to control the game. He plays a very controlling game in general, just holding the ball in the midfield, passing it around. Even when he's on the attack, he looks like he's set up quite solidly defensively. I think Sneaky needs to shape up defensively. There were a lot of opportunities there where just literally Aggie, I think 3 of the goals at least were Aggie just running past his defence, like just using the sheer pace of people like Bale and Ronaldo to get in behind the defence. And I'm not sure why Sneaky didn't drop his defence a little bit deeper and be aware of that. But either way, he didn't learn his lesson, and unfortunately he finds himself down 5-2 on aggregate. He's got to get 3 goals to take it to extra time, 4 if he wants to win and not concede. Jack Butland, certainly someone you've got to ask questions about after that recent performance. Is it time to draft in David De Gea after this one?
Of course, Sneaky cannot be underestimated. I mean, it's possible that he can come back to this match. He can score a quick goal in the very beginning, and then it will be easier for him to score another one and another one. Of course, August is a top skill player, and he will do everything in his might to stop the occasions of the Monaco representative. However, only the pitch will determine who is the best. So we'll be looking for another match of today's semi-final. Paris Saint-Germain against AS Monaco.
This guy's just sorting out.
Surely there will be some goals, right?
This is a 4. Is that a 4-5-1 or is that a 4-4-1-1 from Aggie there? But he's playing a formation with a lot of midfielders.
Line up for the home.
The lone striker up top, one playing just in behind is the shadow striker, and it's definitely one that's all about passing the ball and controlling the game. I think he's just hoping to, you know,
Sneaky
slow down the game.
Sneaky set team pressure, which wasn't used in the first game, so he will be looking to steal the ball really fast on the side of PSG and maybe go with a quick attack. Of course, because of that, Aggie will have more space, and with one dribble or good through ball, he will create a good opportunity to score. So it's a risky tactic for Sneaky, but...
Oh, hello!
Good morning again. As I said, quick early goal for the Monaco player, and we are back. So now on aggregate is 5-3, right?
Yes.
Yes. So only 2 goals required to equalize.
See, turning up Sneaky. Glad to have you back with us in the land of the living. Got a game of FIFA on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. As Aggie, maybe I spoke too soon. Jack Butland comes to the rescue of all the players. Maybe it's not time to draft in David De Gea. And again picks that one up. Aggie.
That was a great save by Butland. I don't know how he managed to do that, but maybe...
Aggie wondering how he managed to keep that one out. But here comes Sneaky on the counter-attack, moving down this left-hand side. Gareth Bale trying to use the strength. Not going to get past that fullback there. And it looks like Sneaky's come out to play. He's not holding anything back anymore. No reserve in his play style. Maybe the tactics from Aggie were the wrong one. You always got to think. It didn't look like it was a formation that we've seen. Whoa, what was that?
Nice touch, nice touch. I think that's
a 360 heel.
Yeah, new animation for FIFA 17. That was a good one.
Definitely didn't know Bale had that in his locker, but I can't say I'm surprised at the end of the day. It's Gareth Bale, for God's sake. But Sneaky's definitely come out with a bit more oomph about himself, and Aggie looking like he's using a formation he's probably not very comfortable with, or not used a whole lot. He's just trying to slow the game down and keep possession of the ball. He knows he's only got to see out this matchup for the last 90 minutes. He had a big 3-goal cushion, which has now been depleted down to 2, which is definitely very doable for Sneaky, and if he keeps his pressure up, he can easily do it. And Aggie just trying to quickly pass the ball around. This is where he's a little bit easy to upset, when he's not given the time he wants to pass the ball around. He does seem to find that he lacks the composure at certain points in the game.
Well, let's see another situation for Monaco. I mean, now August looks really bad in this game. I don't know if this new tactic, new formation. Oh, that was scary.
That was scary.
But Manuel Neuer woke up like he was hypnotized for a second. But everything is fine. Like, maybe this formation is the first time he plays. He uses that.
Well, I don't know why you would try a formation like this and risk it all in a big matchup like this. Like, Sneaky is definitely capable of capitalizing on this. Saw how easily he could get 1 goal. What's stopping him from getting 1 more, 2 more, 3 more?
Even the 1 is enough to make this game even more interesting, and then he can be a little bit afraid of the situation. And now
I genuinely think Aggie's settling. I think he's settling for the score that he's got here. He hasn't really set out with the task of scoring more goals in this one. And you've got to say he's at least got to score 1 goal to make it a surefire thing. But now he's sitting at 2, and we've seen how easily those kind of leads can get whittled away. And here comes Sneaky, passing very well finally. Didn't have the best of times as far as passing is concerned in the last leg, but he's making it work for himself now. PSG hunting down the ball. Ronaldo gets on the end of it, finds Griezmann. Can he get the run inside? Griezmann holds it up. Ball through, doesn't work out. Sneaky hoofs it long. Comes out the better one on that situation. Here comes Monaco, playing the ball out to Bale. Bale looking for any teammates he possibly can, but he's going to have to go all the way down to the wing. Can we see a cross? Hasn't been the theme of this tournament, but anything goes at this point as far as these players are concerned to get a win for themselves. James Rodriguez tries a shot, it is blocked, and it goes to the keeper. 30 minutes gone, 1-0 to Sneaky, 5-3 on aggregate to Aggie.
Aggie had a nice situation. He should behave much better in that occasion, and probably I think that he will not have too much opportunities to score in this game. If is it as you said that he's gonna settle and try to defend this result, it may be really hard for him to actually score this 1 goal that can terminate the dreams of Sneaky in this semi-final. However, now he feels that he has the power, that he's able, that he's capable of doing that, of scoring 1 and then another goal to equalize. And of course, if we have a draw after the 2 legs, there will be an overtime with a golden goal rule, so that may be really interesting. And now again PSG inside the box. Neymar looking for penalty.
No.
Oh, lovely, superb. Cristiano Ronaldo today, this guy is really on fire. Scored so much.
Unbelievable. Maybe it was the players themselves not really getting the most out of Cristiano Ronaldo, but some of these players on the main stage certainly are doing just that. Tim's Ronaldo and Aggie Rosameyers. Ronaldo managing to do a really good job of utilising his strengths. We find ourselves leveled all at 1 apiece. And it's 6-3 on aggregate.
Monaco set attacking attitude. So now lots of players will go to PSG half of the pitch, and Aggie will have lots of space to send a through ball to Cristiano or Gareth Bale, and that can finish in a big disaster for Monaco. If he doesn't score in a fast way in the next few minutes, PSG will be unstoppable, in my opinion. Let's see what can happen there. De Marcos, short pass to Griezmann. He needs to worry about his passing. And the whistle blown of half-time. So the pressure is really high on Sneaky. He needs to score again 3 goals. He had a great early start, early goal for Monaco, and now after the equalizer in this leg, Rosenmeier again can have some chill moments. Only 45 minutes remaining for this match to be finished, and if nothing else happens, if Monaco doesn't make the big, huge comeback, that will mean that our first finalist of Modicom Legia eSports Cup will be August Agi Rosenmeier, representing Paris Saint-Germain. But I still believe that Monaco can show us some good opportunities to score, good attempts to score a goal or 2, or maybe even 3. Let's see. For now, possession on side of PSG. Agi will respect the ball because he knows that he did well. He managed to equalize second leg, and for now, nothing can happen if he doesn't make any mistakes. Smalling to Sanchez, to Bale, maybe. Now Monaco, come on, Sneaky, you can do it, I believe. A good passing. Rodriguez, Bale. Oh, that was an unfortunate touch from Gareth Bale.
Well, it's up to Sneaky to wake up again, as he's fallen a little bit behind, lost out the major control of this game, but having said that, he has got hold of the ball. Great ball there, and lays it off. Pogba!
Nice, great one.
He's back in it. 6-4 in aggregate. 2 more goals can get him to extra time. And you can see Aggie just becoming a bit unnerved again. The cogs turning in his head, maybe wondering exactly what he can do to see this game off. There's not very long for him left in the grand scheme of things. It looks like he might actually consider a few defensive situations as far as instructions
for
go.
Neymar and Bale. So yes, he's trying to secure this lead, and yeah, probably he will be just looking for a quick through ball to Ronaldo, Bale, or Neymar. And because Monaco is playing offensively now, he will lack this solid defense. So if he loses the ball in a bad position, it may mean that August will manage to create a nice occasion. And let's see if that happens, or maybe Monaco will go for another one. And that would be huge. Now Smalling to Sanchez. He needs to play more securely. Pogba again, mistake, and August with the possession.
Okay.
Neymar.
Here comes Sneaky again. Quick passes inside. Overlapping run from Renato, but not going to be used until too late. The ball goes to Aga Rosenmeier. An hour gone in this second game. 30 minutes for Sneaky to pull 2 back. It's definitely on the cards with how he's playing. But unfortunately, here comes PSG, and it's going to be just skimming wide. Aggie surely disappointed in himself that he didn't put that one away, and he's going to be thinking to himself, this is so on for the comeback for Sneaky. Things not quite going exactly his way in this second game. He's had some good chances to seal the game off, but he hasn't done it. And here comes Paul Pogba for Monaco, looking for a man in the same coloured shirt, and it does go out for a corner. Let's see what Sneaky does with it. He's going to play it short. James Rodriguez looking for a cross, maybe. No, tries to go short. It goes out for a throw-in. He's just going to wait for his teammates to come and support. The ball goes out to Sergio Ramos, who's very advanced up the pitch. Luke Shaw, and it is intercepted. And here comes the attack from Aga Rosemeyer. Fortunately enough, Sneaky's very much on hand to stop it in its tracks. Now, what is Aggie going to do? He's got men forward. Counter-attack is on. It pings all the way to Ronaldo. Has he got the ability to find an opportunity through on goal to seal this game out? Nope, Sneaky takes it away. And he's now on the counter-attack this time. Defence is sat a little bit deeper into his own half to make sure he isn't caught out of any pacey players.
You could see that because he ordered Bale and Neymar to support defense. He didn't have anyone to pass in that situation where Ronaldo was inside the penalty box. But for now, he's happy with the result. Even though the second leg may be lost, he will still qualify to the grand final of this tournament. And now he's just killing time with the possession. A good pass to Neymar. Walker, Ronaldo, look how much space he's got.
Oh, should have gone for the shot there, but it has fallen to Bale. Bale's shot's blocked this time. Maybe Aggie just second guessing a few opportunities. What has gone on here? It looks like an off-the-ball foul for Sergio Ramos. Sneaky's not happy about that one.
Oh, come on.
No, I wouldn't be happy with that one either. Aggie may have given himself a lifeline to see this game out. And here comes the penalty.
I believe.
Jack Butland. Well, not going to happen. And Aggie Rosemeyer with the emotion. He knows how important this win is for himself. Get himself back to the top of the FIFA competitive scene, and that's surely a goal that's going to sink Sneaky out of the competition, and it looks like a top 4 finish for him.
You can tell he's devastated now. He probably doesn't know why the penalty.
Yeah, it was definitely an off-the-ball foul that was given. I'm not really sure what prompted it. It's heartbreaking stuff because he was so sure of himself to be able to unlock this defence. Meanwhile, he's just got to get on with it and hope he can find a way through. It's going to be a hard task for him to complete, though.
10 minutes remaining, only 10 minutes.
It is 7-4, he's got to get 3 goals.
That's impossible. Yeah, even now you're killing some seconds.
I would be. I'll be sitting there passing around the back 4 the whole time, but that's just
with your against your sister, right? That's your tactics.
No love lost there. Here comes PSG. Again, just pretty much a formality at this point. You don't have to be particularly calm or calculated about how they go about this. Just running down the clock. There's not long left. I don't think it's really that possible to get 3 goals. But Sneaky's going to try his hardest anyway. And Aggie's going to stop him. But at least Sneaky will drop into the 3rd match playoff. So he can still get something out of this weekend for his efforts coming all the way to Warsaw, Poland. Playing at a sublime tournament of FIFA. Played really well on a number of occasions. Unfortunately, this wasn't one of his better opportunities.
But still, even if he loses, which is almost, he's very probable because I didn't believe he would score 3 goals. He will have another match for the 3rd place. So still, he can earn some money. He can be 3rd in this tournament. So we'll see if he play against Sean Allen or Tim Latka.
Great save from Butland. Sees that one go out for a corner. Got 3 minutes added time. And Aggie just running down the clock. Renato Sanchez is going to throw that one forward. No one's actually up front though. All Aggie's got to do is hold on to it. See this one out. He could probably play one-handed at this point. It's pretty much said and done. PSG will be advancing through to the grand final. Aga Rosemeyer books a place there. Who will play against him is the question. Tim and Sean will face off in the 2nd semi-final to decide who will be in the showdown against Augustus Rosemeyer.
That was a very interesting game. I think that even to yesterday we didn't have such game with so much emotions because that was crazy what Sneaky was doing. Yes, supporting Paris Saint-Germain. August, I'm with you.
Might as well put it on.
Let it be, yeah. Where is your West Ham
I don't own a West Ham jersey. I'm not a West Ham fan, so I wouldn't wear one.
You can ask Sean Allen, maybe he has one. Or he can lend you yours. His.
I'm okay.
Okay, so we have the first finalist, August Rosenmeier, and Sneaky. He will have another game. He will be fighting for third place of this tournament, and hopefully there he can manage to score more goals or play better. And we'll see who will he fight against, because the next semi-final will be yours, Sean.
My mate, my lad.
Your mate, your lad, your
companion, my comrade.
Your comrade. What else? What else term can you use?
Dunno.
Your brother.
He's not my brother though.
Doesn't matter. He is your brother from the same country. So again, about this game, what do you remember the most from this? Legs?
I felt like Sneaky. He threw a few goals away in the first leg just because his defence weren't sitting deep enough. You can't sit that far forward against someone like Ronaldo, because all Aggie did for, I think, on 3 attempts was just play through balls through the defence, and they just ran onto it. Had pretty easy chances to put the ball in the back of the net. He did so on a few occasions, and that gave him the 3-goal lead going into the second one. Although Sneaky put up a great effort to break Aggie down, you could see on a number of occasions once he did get goals back that he started to crumble a little bit. But in the grand scheme of things, it looked like Aggie just held enough composure to find himself in the final, and it's going to be an interesting last matchup for him.
Okay, let's see what Aggie has to say after this great game. So Lothar, please ask some nice questions.
August, first of all, congrats on advancing to the grand final. It's a big feat. But first of all, I wanted to ask you, because this game had seemed to be very nervous from both sides. Although you had a 2-0 lead, it seemed to be very close.
It was very close. Sneaky is one of the best players in the world, and I knew it would be very tough to play against him. And it's also a very important match because PSG and Monaco is in the same league, and they fight for we fight for who is the best. But I managed to always have a 2-goal lead, and that was very important to stay calm. And well, he just really tried to open up my defense when I was trying to just make counter-attacks on him and make him have the ball. But it worked, but I'm not 100% satisfied with my defense, but hopefully it will improve in the final.
It looked like at some point he had just got at a shooting range, and just it was like a siege at a castle, right? He was sitting near your goal and he was just shooting, dribbling, and it was always on your side of the field. So at that point, is there anything that you can do to overcome that?
No, I actually knew the game would be probably like this, that he would have the ball most likely, and I will try to defend, because I knew that he liked to play the short passes outside my box, and it's just about staying calm. And I know that he would not shoot the first time because he has to get to the perfect scoring angle, and I just tried to cover those scoring angles and then counter him when he lost the ball in a dangerous area. And the game plan worked. I'm in the final, that's the most important thing, but he was very strong for sure.
Yeah, that's really nice to hear that there's such a depth when it comes to the strategy in here. Also very nice to hear what you just said when it comes to the rivalry between your clubs, right? There's something new that adds a layer to the matches, and actually I think it's more enjoyable to watch now that the professional teams are in the league, right?
Yes, it definitely gives the games some more. It's spicing up. It's always a pleasure to play these games. This is why I play FIFA and do esports on this level. It's to compete with the best players in the world and to be here at amazing circumstances and representing my club.
Awesome. Here, last question. Now that you will be watching it probably the second semi-final, right? Do you have any plan to kind of scout how they are playing and counter that?
Well, I played both of them yesterday, so I think I know how they play, but I will probably watch the game and see how it goes, because it's important to always keep an eye for your competitors.
Okay, congrats and good luck in the grand final. And now we're going back to the casters.